Okay, it's Get Your Rock Out here with half of the wonderful Diamond Plate. How are you doing today, guys?
Great. Very good. Very excited to be at Hammerfest today.
And this is your first ever time playing outside America, like this tour. How are you finding it?
It's great. Well, yeah, we couldn't be happier because we played with Anthrax for 2 shows, and now we get to do our first festival, so it's a pretty good week.
Yeah, the first, the Oxford show was amazing, London was amazing, so we're looking forward to this one, for sure.
And so what have you noticed already, like differences in like the crowd and the reception over here?
They definitely appreciate it more, I think, because I think in America they're a little bit spoiled because all the tours go through there. I think there's less tours that come through here, so when there is a good one, they appreciate it more.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And like, I mean, Anthrax, that must have been absolutely fantastic. Is it quite sunk in yet?
Not totally.
Not really. It's one of those things that you can't really let it sink in until you go home and think about it.
If you let it hit you too much, like before you play, you might get a little nervous or something.
Yeah.
But it's been fun. It's been good.
Your debut album, it was out last year. You've had fantastic reviews, and all of that. For people that haven't really heard much by you, what's your style? What can they expect?
If I had to call it anything, I would call it a thrash metal album, but it's more than that. I mean, it's got elements of a lot of different things in it, and it's high energy. We worked really hard to put it out, and if you like it, come check us out. Even if you don't like it, I think if you check us out live, you'll enjoy it more, and you'll appreciate it, and you'll understand where we're coming from.
I would call it a metal album. I don't like to label things like that, really. But if you had to, yeah, I guess it's thrashy.
And so, like, with your live shows, what do you kind of consider the most important bit of any show?
Energy. You have to be into it. You have to love what you do in order to get the reaction from the crowd and get that circle of energy going.
You have to be working your ass off, because if we don't come off the stage and we're not all dead tired, then we didn't do a good job.
Yep.
So I mean, if you want the people to give you that energy back, you need to give it to them initially. You need to, punch them in the face.
Have you ever had shows where the crowd just haven't responded at all?
You know what? There are always some shows where the people, they enjoy it, but they're just kind of watching. They approve of it, but they're just going to sit there and watch, and that's fine. But as a performer, sometimes it's kind of hard to take because you don't know if they're into it or not.
Yeah, it's hard to get into it if the crowd isn't beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah. But you just have to know in the back of your head that you're doing your job.
Yeah.
So.
And so how do you cope, when people say, negative things about performances? How do you find that?
I mean, we've gotten a few negative reviews for the album, but mostly good. And live, we've never really heard a lot of complaints. So, that's what we kind of pride ourselves on, is working hard live and putting on a good show that people who even don't necessarily like our music that much, they can appreciate our live show. That's what we go for.
And so, you've got another couple of shows in the UK before you head back. So, Savage Messiah, have you played with them much before?
No, we haven't, but they're our label mates on Earache, and we're very excited to meet them.
I think we're going to have a good time, for sure.
And so, this weekend, obviously, there's an absolutely fantastic lineup. Who else are you looking forward to seeing?
Well, one of the bands,
Chimera?
Chimera, definitely, because awesome guitar playing, awesome band. We're friends with, we've known a couple of the guys beforehand, so we're very excited to hang out with them and see them as well.
Definitely Anthrax again.
Always Anthrax, yeah.
You never really get enough of them, really.
And Evil as well.
Yeah, label mates Evil are playing, and it'll be good to see them in their home area, so.
And you guys have got the privilege of actually opening stage 1 today. I mean, that must be really quite exciting.
It is.
Yeah, for
loud.
It's loud as hell in there, and for our first festival, can't ask for anything more, really.
It's really if you kind of put down the ideal first trip to the UK, this would be it.
That's why we're here. That's why it worked out. Is we got the offer and we're like, well, this is kind of too good to pass up. So let's make this happen. Yep. So it worked out nicely.
And so, what are you most looking forward to, about the next 6 months? Is there anything that is really standing out in your minds that you can't wait for?
Well, there's a lot of stuff in the works that we can't really talk about now. But yeah, there's a lot of shit.
I mean, after this, like you said, we're doing the Savage Messiah shows in the UK, and then once we go home, we will be doing a 3 or 4 week tour with Overkill,
That's going to be amazing.
That's great. They're a great band, so we're definitely looking forward to that. And then hopefully we can get some stuff rolling for the summer and into next fall, and we should be set.
We're also kind of writing a little bit as well.
Yeah.
So
working on a second album.
Yeah, we got about like 5 songs already. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
So do you have a kind of date that you're thinking you might be putting that out? A month?
Not even thought about it at all. We're just writing to write and seeing where it goes.
Yeah.
And is it in the same style as your old stuff? Have you gone somewhere new with it?
Yeah, I think if anything, it's a little heavier. If anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to have our signature on it. It's going to have our stamp on it, and people will know it's us, I think, when they listen to it. But it'll have things that are better than the first album, we think. That's why.
Well, it has a lot of variety, but it doesn't lose any of the heaviness, and it's even faster at times than we've done before. So it's awesome.
And so can we kind of hope that you guys are going to be back at some point this summer for the festivals, maybe?
That is the hope, but
Hopefully.
we can't promise that. If it were up to us, we would be back all the time. So
yeah, we'd be doing this year round if it was up to us. We just have to get everyone on the same page.
Are you one of these bands that just likes to tour constantly?
Yes.
yeah, we love playing live. That's where we do our best. You know, we love how our album turned out, but we get our best response live, and we have the most fun playing live. So.
And how about, like, do you have a favourite when it comes to, like, touring as a support band or touring, like, you know, like doing the headline shows as of your own?
So far, for touring, we've mainly been the opening band, but I mean, we always love, like, when we go home to Chicago, we play our headlining shows there, hometown shows. Those are always fantastic. But it's great being on tour and being with other bands, and the camaraderie, the friendship that you develop over the tour is great. So.
And have you got a band that you absolutely, you know, you'd sell your soul to tour with?
Metallica. Metallica.
Of course.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed for that then. So thank you so much for your time today, guys. It's been absolutely brilliant to talk to you. You know, have an absolutely wonderful show, and we will hopefully catch up with you very soon.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.